Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra Ruggles and the name of my site is My Spiritual Sanctuary. So welcome. Today we're going to do our daily I Ching guidance for December 6, 2018. And if you've been with me for the few days I've been doing this, then you know the routine. But if you don't, let's go ahead and get started, okay? So what I'm going to do is have you just go within. We're going to ask a question. What is it that you want to know today? And that can have to do with anything, whether it's your marriage, your relationship, it's your family, your health, your life path, your career, your spirituality, your creativity, whatever questions you have that you would like to receive an answer for today through the I Ching and the Book of Changes and the Unchanging Truth. We're going to get your answer for you today. So I'm just going to be silent for just a minute while you go within and just formulate that question in your mind. You can even write it down if you have paper or pen, and then we'll take it from there, okay? So I'll be quiet for just a minute. Okay. So you have your question formulated. Awesome, awesome. Now the I Ching has been around for over 4,000 years, and it's a divination tool that I use when I have to find the answer to something that I just can't formulate. You know, even in my meditation or prayer, I'm just not figuring out exactly how to move through a problem or a situation in life. So I consult the I Ching. And it consists of 6 coins, and they have the yang symbol on one side and the yin symbol on the other. So what I do is I shake them up and I ask the universe, okay, Spirit, please give me the answer for today, December 6, 2018, for our viewers, everybody who's watching today that has formulated a question that they need an answer so desperately and they're having trouble coming up with their own answers, and please give them the truth that they need to seek today in prayer. And I always say a prayer prior to our start. So let's just shake them up good. Please, Spirit, give us the answer that we're looking for today. Okay. Now what I do is I lay the coins out in a hexagram form, and then I will read the hexagram. So let's see what we have today. And there's always a changing line. And that is your outcome. That's where you're heading. So the first hexagram that I'm going to formulate is the answer to your question today. It's right where you are. And then the changing line creates the outcome of when that will happen in the future. And I can't really pinpoint when that'll happen. It could be today, maybe 24 hours later, maybe 48 hours later. We never know because we're working with energy in the universe, and there's no time really that we can actually pinpoint. And I want you to know this is a general reading, so this is for everybody that's viewing my video today. If you would like a private reading, we can get more specific, but this is general today. So we're going to look at yin, yang. Yin is the first one. And then we have yang, yang, yang is the top line. And then let's see, we have our changing line is going to be the line number 6. Okay, so yin, yang, yin, yin. And it changes to yang, yang, yin, yin. Okay, so then I look in my book and there's a chart, and it's all 64 hexagrams. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the chart, and it's all, the hexagrams are to the down, the left side, and then at the top. And so it gives me the answer to the correct hexagram. So let's see. So the first one is heaven over, let's see, heaven over water. And then it's going to move to lake over water. All right. so the first one will be heaven over water, and it's hexagram number 6. And then it will move to hexagram number 47. So let's see what that is in answering your question for today. All right, number 6. Ooh, okay. I don't know what your question is, but this one's a dispute. Dispute. Okay, so the guidance for today is keep to the facts. One should restrain emotion and not overreact to a situation in order to not aggravate the trouble. Endless dispute is harmful. It is beneficial to meet with the wise one for advice in settling a dispute. It is not beneficial to go ahead adventurously. In this hexagram, heaven is above water. Because heavenly energy naturally ascends and water naturally descends, this hexagram is an expression of diverging energies. Furthermore, there is conflict in the relationship between the unyielding strength of Chen and the strong energy of Kan. Since there is no beneficial communication between the upper and lower trigrams, disharmony and dispute are indicated. On a personal level, the situation implies an uneasiness between body and mind. Among people, conflict is indicated. Now, Song describes a situation in which each side has great difficulty earning the trust of the other, even though both might be sincere and righteous. One should therefore be especially truthful in such circumstances. If one can uphold this virtue, the misunderstanding may be transformed into an opportunity that benefits each side without recourse or litigation. Moreover, one should be egoless in this situation. The wise always prefer peace to self-justification. Trying to convince others with one's strength is foolish and destructive. Such actions only provoke more difficulty. This is not the time to take risks. Any unnecessary aggression will only cause the conflict to deepen. One should seek the support of a just person in authority who will speak objectively and thus dissolve the difficulty. All right, so let's see what the changing line says, line 6. Receiving honors by winning disputes is certainly no great accomplishment. Such superficial honors will surely be taken away time after time. One may have a reputation for winning disputes, however, such a meaningless reputation will be challenged again and again. Though the dispute may be won, there is no real glory in doing so, and one will eventually lose one's peace of mind. In ancient times, a leather belt was bestowed on a good warrior as an honor from the emperor. But under these conditions, even if a leather belt is bestowed, it will be snatched away many times. In order to maintain the best reputation, one must continuously strive to win. In this way, one's harmony and peace of mind are exchanged for brief moments of emotional gratification. Is this a good use of one's strength? That's a good question to ask. All right, that's where the answer to your question currently, and then we'll be moving to hexagram 47 for the future outcome. Ooh, I don't know what your question is, but this is besieged, entrapped, and exhausted. Guidance, entrapment. This is a time to keep to oneself. A great person nourishes personality to alter his future. No blame, though now his words are not trusted. In this hexagram, lake is above water. The character is formed by the image of a tree surrounded by a very tight and confining environment, resulting in which is unable to grow freely and fully. There are several other interpretations. For example, one is completely surrounded by water and can go nowhere. This situation is like being exiled on an island or like a dry lake that has been drained by a larger body of water below it. It is a situation of exhaustion. The inner trigrams, wood above fire, symbolize a tree on fire or being besieged. Each of the 6 lines represents a different stage of entrapment as it applies to spiritual, mental, and physical life. People are trapped by emotions, desires, fears, attachments, and other enemies that the mind creates. These mental traps are usually just shadows of one's impulsiveness. However, when the mind becomes strong and balanced, also called enemies, both internally and become strong and balanced, also called enemies, both internally and externally. On the spiritual level, there are no real confinements other than those that we create for ourselves. The hexagram indicates that this is an unfavorable time for development, especially for those who do not know how to use a situation for spiritual growth. Rather than lament one's troubles, one should accept circumstances, gather and store energy for positive efforts, and wait for a better time. No situation can last forever. Everything's a cycle. The I Ching offers helpful principles based on the laws of nature. If a person is self-developed, entrampment does not lead to despair, but it is a time to practice that which has been cultivated. Knowing the limitations of a circumstance can enable one to create the best possible opportunities from it and thus enjoy the fruits of any time or situation. And the changing line, line 6, is entrampment by wild vines. One's arrogance causes discomfort. Thus, he must be humble and gather himself in order to break out of bondage, good fortune. Here, one is entramped by self-aggrandizement or pride. This is a volatile situation. However, if one is remorseful and takes corrective action, there can be a change, a new start, which will bring very good fortune. Okay, there you have it for today. And you never know how these are going to work out. Sometimes I don't know what your questions are. But what I would like to do is just pull a card for you today. Let's do some healing with the angels. This is a Doreen Virtue deck. And let's get another clarification on what your questions might be. And we'll just see what the universe has to say. Okay, Spirit, what is the guidance for everyone today for December 6, 2018? Give us an answer. Give us an answer, my friends. My spirit guides, ascended masters. Oh, okay, this one we're going to take. This is Mystique. Keep charging ahead. And don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So that's the answer to your question. Let's try one more. Oh, this one wants to come out. Oh, Ray is yoga and exercise are essential. Yes, movement is always good in a situation maybe where there might be some conflict. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So if you're not already doing yoga or exercise, it's probably a good day to keep moving and see how that helps your situation. Okay, well, that's all we have for today. I want to thank you so much for coming to my channel today. And please like and subscribe if you are interested in a private reading. I'm always available. You can reach me by email, and my email is myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com. So just email me your information, and I'll get right back to you as soon as I can. All right, and please visit my website, www.myspiritualsanctuary.com. I have a lot of things going on. I teach the Course in Miracles. I'll be starting a new online study group starting January 1st. We'll be starting from lesson 1. So I would love to have you join from your home, and that'll be a very, 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 very easy thing. You just hop online and join the group, and you can get the teachings then. We'll be having prayer circles, meditation circles, all mind-body healing, helpful in these times that are sometimes very chaotic, especially at the holidays. Also, I'm a certified feng shui practitioner over 20 years, and I use the classical method, which is the directions and the compass. And I would love to help you with any feng shui that you may need. I will be doing trainings and doing more videos on the coming year of the pig. It's the coming up year of the Earth Pig in February 5th of 2019. And stay tuned. I'll be sharing a lot of videos coming up on what's the energies are shifting and changing to in your space, whether that be your home, your business, or your landscape. Okay, and I have a lot more. Just go to my website, www.myspiritualsanctuary.com. Put your name and email in there, and I would love to have you join my membership community and be a part of the community so you can share in all the joy that we're bringing to the world. All right, so I'll enjoy your day today, and I hope it all moves smoothly for you. Love and light, my friends. Namaste.